What up, guys? Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the NBA DFS slate, giving you some value plays and also some plays that I'm going to pay up for in tonight's slate. Um, After I get done with that, I'm going to do a review on DFSArmy tools. It's the tools that I use to create my lineups. There's quite a few different tools and strategies that you can use to create winning lineups. Definitely a lot of awesome stuff they have, and I'm going to show you how to use it and kind of show you why you should become a DFSArmy member. If you decide to become a DFSArmy member, I have a link in the description and also my promo code. Just click the link and use my promo code, and you can get a discount on your membership. Also, I have an email list that I send out my full lineup at a half hour before lock. Basically, I do research all throughout the day, trying to make the best lineup I possibly can. I send it out a half hour before lock. To get on that email list, all you have to do is hit the like button, be subscribed to the channel, and go down to the comment section and post your favorite player of tonight's slate in the comment section. Once you've done them three things, just go down to the video description, click the link to join the email list. It's pretty simple. I think that's all I got for you for now, so let's go ahead and jump into today's video.
Alright, for point guard, we got Jeff Teague versus Oklahoma City Thunder. 6,500 on DraftKings, with Rose and Covington both out. Teague has seen a usage bump and is too cheap. He scored 45 DK points in his last two games since being back from injury, which is around 7x both days. It's not the best matchup against OKC, but if they're going to keep it close, then Towns and Teague should have a great night, and it should be a pace-up game for them as well. For shooting guard, we got Harris versus Miami. DraftKings pricing 5,400. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a gamble on Harris here. I feel like he's getting healthy, getting more comfortable in the starting lineup. He got 35 the other night, 2 games ago. I feel like he's due for a 40-plus point game. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Harris here. He scored 23 and 35 his last 2 games. But he has a great matchup against Miami, 29th against his position. So it's a really good spot for Harris here to get value, and hopefully maybe even a 6x value on this one. And got Bogdanovic versus Phoenix, 5,900. He's hit 6x value 4 out of the last 5 games. And with Shumpert still out, I don't see that to change here. Expect him to be high scoring, competitive with a point total of 229, a spread of -3 in favor of Sacramento. So low point spread, high point total. He's been hitting 6x value. Nothing's changed. Shumpert's still out. Bagley is coming back, but I don't see that changing too much. I think with Shumpert still out, I think Bogdanovic still gets plenty of opportunity. He's seeing plenty of minutes, getting 32 plus in the 4 out of the last 5 minutes or games as well. And we got Josh Jackson versus Sacramento. 4,900 on DraftKings, scored 33 plus 2 out of his last 3 games. With his price, this is a great value. The one game that he didn't reach value was a lower minute game. He's played 32, 18, and 27 minutes over his last 3. But since this game is expected to be competitive, I'd project him around 30 minutes. If Booker misses again, I like this play a lot since it will leave a lot of scoring opportunity on the table. This should be a high-scoring, competitive game. Sacramento's 27th in the league against his position, so good spot for Josh Jackson here. Good price for him. The history's on his side. With the past couple games, doing pretty well, so I'm going to roll Josh Jackson here for power forward. And then for center position, we got Karl Anthony Towns versus Oklahoma City. Same thing with Teague, with this guy. Well, Towns 10,500 on DraftKings. With Covington and Rose out, it leaves usage on the table. Towns and Teagues are able to scoop that up. Towns has been playing great every game, honestly, even without Teague since Teague returned. He's been hitting 5x value literally every day for the last 7 days, and has actually reached 6 and 7x a few times in that span as well. Should be a pace-up game for Minnesota. So look for Teague and Towns to. They're going to need some points to be able to keep this close. So I think they can rack up some nice DraftKings points if this game stays close. And there's my 5 out of 8 players. You want the other 3 players, like I let you know all the time, just join the email list. Once you're on the email list, you can get in our Slack chat. To be a part of all that, just hit the like button on this video, be subscribed to the channel, and post your favorite player of tonight's slate in the comment section. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go into the tutorial. Keep in mind this DFSArmy tutorial was recorded a few weeks ago. So the players are kind of irrelevant, but the information is definitely legit. It can definitely help you win some money, so stay tuned and watch that. It's definitely some really good information.
Here is the domination station. It's basically a lineup optimizer. You can hit main slate. So you can basically pick NBA, NFL, golf, all that stuff. You can do it with FanDuel, Fantasy Draft. You can do showdowns. It'll generate lineups for that as well. I don't know why this thing's taking so long. There we go. Alright. So basically at the top here, they got all the point spreads for each game. You can actually click on a game and you can remove all the players out of the player pool from that game. Or you can click right here and it'll remove, well, I'm sorry, from that team. Or you can click right here and it'll remove all the players from that game. So if you see a game like this one, the implied total is only 200 points, so you can click on that and just remove all the players from Chicago and Orlando out of the player pool down below. So what you can do, if you don't feel like doing any research at all, what you can do is scroll down here to the bottom of the list, hit 2 players, just push, just put that you don't like this player, enrage, whatever it is, you know. You got to pick 2 of them, so just go over here, hit 2 of them that you don't like them, and then just go up here and hit optimize. I have it set on 3 lineups right now, but you can go up to 200 lineups. And it's loading here, and then see, like, it'll have all these players in here, and they update like their lineup optimizer with all the up-to-date injuries. Like, I mean, when I'm sitting here looking at Karl Anthony Towns, he's being played because Teague and Rose are both out tonight. So Karl Anthony Towns usage is going to be up. And then we got Malik Monk. I forget who. Jeremy Lamb. Couldn't think of his name. Yeah, Jeremy Lamb's going to be out tonight, so Malik Monk's going to be in replace of him. So they got him in there. John Wall's out for the season, so they got Bradley Beal in there. Markieff Morris is out, so they got Thomas Bryant in there. So they're like, you can basically generate a lineup, and you can create a winning lineup just by generating a lineup like this. I mean, there's been quite a few days that I haven't had time to make a lineup, so I just come in here and generate a lineup, and it wins. So definitely awesome. You can come up here, you can change the projections if you think they're wrong. If you see a player and it's like 61, and you think Anthony Davis is going to get 70, go ahead and change it to 70, and then it'll reflect that when you generate lineups. You can put your exposure amount for each player. You can set exposure for the whole list. Sorry for that noise, my heater was running over there, but the exposure rate, you can change it for all the players by changing this one right here, or you can change each player individually. You can come up here. You can put how many players you want different in each lineup. You can run it as tournament mode, which is made for GPP lineups, or you can do optimal mode, which is made for cash. You can go all the way up to 200 lineups on that. So the lineup optimizer is definitely, I mean, they update this thing throughout the day. It's top of the line. I've used other optimizers that didn't generate, that generated irrelevant players and lost me money. These guys, you can literally just generate a lineup and win money on. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm getting kind of lengthy on this video here, but also, let's see, you can go to Cash Keg. There's Cash Keg and Boomers Ballers right here. It's both their player pools. I guess what their player pool looks like. It shows you how much exposure they have for each player. Each player, 40 to 50, 30 to 40, 20 to 30. So like you could literally just put their player pool into the optimizer and put their exposure amounts in there, and you could run lineups off of their player pool. These guys bet a lot of money, so they definitely put a lot of research into these players they're picking. They're not just throwing players in here. I've used their player pool a few times and won money as well. It's definitely there's so many tools on here that can win you money. Like This player pool's awesome. The domination station's awesome. Here's the research station I was telling you about. You can go in here. It's got an and one rating. Basically, this is all you really need. This does all the research for you. You can sort it by descending, which the higher the and one rating, the better. Like I said, it goes by like their matchup, it goes by their usage rate, it goes by the injury report. That does all the research for you. And like when I look on here, look, check it out. Joel Embiid, Bradley Beal, top of the list. Same guys I was just telling you about because John Wall's out, and then you got the other guys out with Joel Embiid. Then you got Kemba Walker up here as well because Jeremy Lamb's out, so Kemba Walker's going to get a boost. He's up here at 21, so you could literally just put in the top 20 players on this and one rating and generate a winning lineup. Like every single tool these guys have will help you generate a winning lineup. Like there's so many different strategies you can use. It's awesome. And then, last but not least, one of the best tools they have is the NBA simulation model. This thing is top of the line. Like it simulates the games 5,000 times, and then it basically, it takes into consideration the same thing: injuries, usage rate, things like that, and then it simulates this game. Like check it out, Joel Embiid, 72% chance of hitting 5x, so he's got a 72% chance to hit, 55 points. Sign me up for that. Then we got Paul George, he's actually an 87% chance, and we got Karl Anthony Towns, 71% chance. Like it's already set up for you. Like they do all the research for you. We got Bradley Beal right here, 79% chance with John Wall out. So Kemba Walker, 62% chance. Like you could literally go down through here and just pick all the guys that are like 60% and above and create a winning lineup. Once again, got Trevor Ariza, 75. I think it's 75, right? Yeah, Trevor Ariza, 75%. Like that's because John Wall's out. Obviously their prices are going to be going up, but I mean basically when you go down through here, you got Brandon Ingram 60%. That's because LeBron James is going to be out. We got Thomas Bryant down there because somebody's going to be out. Markieff Morris. So it's definitely like all listed right here for you. Like everything is up to date. It's just awesome tools, man. I definitely believe in what they do. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting here blabbing about this for 10 minutes, if it wasn't. I mean, obviously, it's what I use. So I definitely like to recommend people here because the more people we get on our team using this DFSArmy tools and in our Slack chat, the more correct research we get done and the better lineups we can build. So if you haven't already, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Get on my email list and you can receive my full lineups. But if you're not a DFSArmy member, I definitely recommend it. You're missing out if you're not a DFSArmy member already, losing money because once you become a DFSArmy member, it's going to change your career. Like, I mean, I win money on a daily basis. It's awesome. I think I've won like 3 out of the 4 last nights on NBA and NFLs. I've won like 4 out of the last 5 weeks in NFL. So like, it's just win, 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 win. Like you have to have this tool. So I got my promo code down in the description. I actually made a deal with them. I let them know that I would, put this in my video and everything, and basically got a promo code for everyone to use, like to give them a discount on their memberships. But I pay for it full price every month. I don't even get a discount on my membership. It's basically just what I use to give out to the guys in Slack chat and on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit lengthy. Apologize for that. But I hope you got a lot of good information out of this. Definitely great tools. And I wish you luck tonight. Good luck. Have a good day. See you in the next video.